Hello there, my name is John West and I'm in the lovely Suffolk village of Aconbridge on a lovely sunny day, and we're here to meet Julie Abbott, who's the brains behind a comedy series called Lift a Flap. Now I've heard she's around there, so I'm just going to try and find her. So Julie, why a comedy series about a postman? Has it ever been done before?
Well, this is the thing, I don't think it has been done before. Postmen have appeared in other comedies, like Still Game, for example, a Scottish comedy, which I'm really fond of. But the reason I came up with the idea was I was a postie for about 13 years, and then I had my children, and then I watched a lot of comedy then, and then I actually went back to Royal Mail, and I thought, you know, I always saw lots of interesting people and characters and lots of funny things that happened, and I just thought, oh God, this would make a really good comedy. So I started writing down ideas, and I had this whole book full of jokes and ideas, and just tucked it away in a drawer. And you know, I just thought that, you know, this would be great, I could pass it on to somebody else to write. I never had any intention of writing it myself.
Really?
Yeah. And here we are.
And there you are.
And here we are. So, but I'm really enjoying the creative writing process, and I love coming up with ideas and stuff. So yeah, it's sort of slowly evolving really, the characters and everything.
So tell us a bit about the characters. I mean, the main character is Eric, the postman, which I'm going to be playing.
Yeah.
So what makes him tick, and is he based on a real person?
Yeah, he's based on you, actually.
Based on me? I didn't know that. So
You didn't realise there's a lot of you in his character.
God. Well, there you go.
But he's a lovable character, so I will just say
so.
that. So yeah, he's a typical sort of jolly postman, overcompensating for the fact he's probably quite tired because, you know, he gets up really early and everything, but you know, he's a real people person, and you know, and he's quite funny and quirky as well. He's a little bit unusual really. He's got unusual hobbies and interests and things, so he's interested in the supernatural, ghosts and things, much like yourself, you see.
Now I've got to ask you, out of all the female characters, are there any actually based on you personally?
Well, that's funny.
Be honest.
I don't know. I love Trish. There's a little bit of me and Trish, I think. I just find that character.
So tell us about Trish.
Well, I say that. I mean, I just love doing Trish's voice. Because again, all these people, I say they're based on people that I've met, and people might watch or listen and think, you know, is that based on me? You know, but yeah, she's trying to improve her life. She's actually a very intelligent lady. She's got 2 young children. It's a bit of a struggle for her, and she's just trying to sort of improve her life really and chances. And yeah, she's quite a strong character.
Is she going to be one of the main characters?
She's one of the main characters, yeah. And she's just found herself a new boyfriend, so that's all going well at the moment. So
what about the other characters?
We've got Morris, who's a bit of a doddery good old Suffolk boy. I want to have some good Suffolk characters in there.
And he's going to be played by Adam Gamage.
Played by Adam Gamage, that's right, yeah. So and
he's going to be doing some other voices as well.
Other voices as well. There's Derek too, Derek and Sheila.
Derek, now what is he in the comedy?
Well, his wife is always spending money, and he disapproves of, you know, the fact she's always spending money, and he's always stressed.
Like a lot of husbands.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but yeah, you know, they are based on real people. So, but hopefully I've been kind to everybody.
Now I've got to ask you, with writing comedy in that, are there any sort of comedy writers that really inspire you?
Oh, lots of comedy writers, and female comedy writers too. For example, there's an Australian comedy, Kath and Kim. You know, they're great writers, and I also love This Country. I think that was what really inspired me. Similar sort of setting really, a village community. So that's really my inspiration. So, you know, if I could be just, you know, half as good as that, I'll be really pleased.
And where do you see this going, this series?
Downhill fast.
Downhill fast?
She's
honest.
I just see it going from strength to strength really, you know. I think it's got legs getting off the ground now. People have been showing an interest and stuff, and we've had some positive feedback.
A lot of radio shows end up going on to TV. Do you see this as a possible TV series as well?
I would love that, because originally that was my idea, you know. I thought that perhaps we could make a TV series, but and then when Nick Boulter suggested radio comedy, that was a good place to start. I thought, is it going to be harder to do? But actually it's much easier, because you don't need props and things, so you can sort of use your imagination a bit more, and you know, and it's sort of really going well, so who knows, we'll see.
Can I ask you something?
Yes.
When you get your BAFTA, can I go? I want to be there for the BAFTA.
Yeah, you'll have to dress smart though.
Well, Julie, it's been a lovely tour around Aconbridge, but I've got to love and leave you now. I'm going to go back to my telephone box.
Yeah, okay.
So I'll see you. Bye. Bye.